Hey guys, my name is Zach, and this is Magic the Gallery, where I like to discuss the wonderful art of the Magic the Gathering card game. This video is going to be a ranking of the new Coreset 2021 white cards. Before I get into it, I would like to say that this is a different video format for me. This video is going to be a lot less scripted and produced than my previous videos. The channel is in its early stages, and I'm still figuring out what I'm doing, so I thought I'd give this a shot. This video will go into a lot less detail about art theory for each card, but I will look at a lot more cards than the top 5s that I've been doing previously. So let me know what you think of that change. Final note, these rankings are my opinions, so this channel is here to prompt discussion about Magic art, so please disagree with my choices, and then explain to me why in the comments, and we can have a nice fun conversation about it. Cool, let's get into it. So I'll be looking at these in alphabetical order, which means first up, we have Alpine Watchdog. This dog has been done really well, and the background is just beautiful. Yeah, well, we don't really have anything to compare this to, so I think I'm just going to start it off. We'll be generous. We'll count the middle as from S to D, so the middle line is B. We won't include F in that, so yeah, we'll chuck them off in the middle. Cool, so let's look at the next one. Ooh, Angelic Ascension. Okay, so there's a really nicely done angel here. With a spiraling effect. That looks really cool. To be honest, though, I'm not a fan of the orange wash that's over the whole thing. We'll still be generous. We'll still... I don't hate the art. It's a cool looking art. We'll chuck that at C. Next one. Okay, so Anointed Chorister. This one's really cool. This one reminds me of... the stained glass reminds me of the History of Benalia. And a lot of the Innistrad arts actually as well. Innistrad and Dominaria really likes their stained glass. But man, the lighting effect in that is crisp. Like, that looks so good. Like, you can really tell that the light is coming through from the stained glass. And then the feathers are there as well. That's cool. But yeah, no, that's cool. I'm gonna put that one at A for now. Let's see, where is that? Here, down here. They didn't order in alphabetical order on Tier Maker, so just have to find them each time. But next one, Avon Gagglemaster. That's interesting. I don't know that we've ever seen a goose person before in Magic. Huh, interesting. Anyway, yeah, I mean, this one's pretty average. I really like the sky actually in that one. That's really nice sunset, and the lighting actually on him from that sunset. I think I'm gonna put it in front of the doggo. I really like the lighting in that, so he's down here. Yeah, just put him there. Yeah, cool. Baneslayer Angel. Now this one, as most of you will probably be aware, is a reprint. And it's the exact same art as was previously shown. I don't know what set it was printed last in, to be honest. But this is a really nice traditional artwork. Yeah, that art holds up, honestly. There's a lot of Magic art that doesn't hold up. If you look at some of the old, or like Alpha Beta cards, some of their arts, particularly the goblins, some of them get a bit janky. A lot of you would probably argue with me on that, saying, oh, it's part of Magic history, but no, this one definitely holds up for me. I think I'm also going to chuck this in A, actually. Hello? Oh, yeah, down here. Down here. Front of the Chorister or not? Oh, I really like the stained glass lighting effect in that. I'm a sucker for that. So yeah, we're gonna keep it below the Chorister for now. Okay, Basri Ket, the new Planeswalker. So yeah, we've got the Oketra Amon Ket aesthetic going on. Yeah, no, I'm keen for this new Planeswalker. I'm gonna chuck this solid A as well. Solid A. This is the wrong Basri down here. That's the wrong Basri as well. Like I said, yep, here we go. Quite a few Bassaries. We'll put it below Baneslayer Angel. Bassary's Acolyte. So now that we're in the Bs, we're likely to come up across everything that's got Bassary in its name. This card's pretty meh, to be honest. I like the swords in the ground. The cat itself doesn't really stand out to me as much, anything special. And the background's just, grey clouds, raining. It's raining right now. Bit gloomy. Yeah, I mean, it's good artwork still, but just doesn't really stand out. Let's find this one, and I'll chuck this one. I'll probably chuck this one in C. I like to distribute pretty evenly among my tiers. So we're going to go and see, and I'm going to put it in front of the orange wash of the Angelic Ascension. Basri's Lieutenant. I don't like big washes of colour, is something I think I'm figuring out about myself. I actually like this less than Angelic Ascension. Basri's Solidarity. Okay. This one's cool. This one's giving me D&D vibes, where you got like a paladin at the front, or actually it's probably more of a fighter than a paladin. Yeah, actually paladin behind them to the right, and then, you know, your rogue or your ranger, your archer. That's cool. Yeah. Which, I mean, I suppose, yeah, that's the theme of the card, right? Solidarity. You got a team of warriors banded together. So I actually wasn't even thinking about that when I was describing that, but no, that's cool. I could see this being a poster or a playmat. Yeah, I like this a lot, and the lighting coming from behind them is cool as well. I'm gonna put this in A. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit hesitant to chuck anything in S tier, so we're gonna chuck it in A for now. Can always move things later. Celestial Enforcer. Cool. I'm gonna chuck this. Ooh, is that the first one? I'm gonna chuck this in A as well. I'm probably gonna end up with too many in A, but I think this goes above Basri. Actually, I might move Basri down to B. Might do that. I really like the lighting in this one. This one here. Concordia Pegasus. I mean, I don't like to put cards down just for the sake of being reprints, and the fact that I've seen the art before. But even if I hadn't seen this art before, it just looks like every other Pegasus in Magic, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm not huge on this one. I'm gonna chuck you. I'm gonna go C as well. Yeah, we're gonna go. I mean, it's still a good looking card. We're gonna chuck it down. Bottom of C though. Unfortunate. Containment Priest. Oh, actually. Okay, so the rest of my cards seem to be in alphabetical order. I don't know what was up with the first lot, but the rest of the ones down here look like they're in the right order. That's going to be helpful. Containment Priest. This one is a reprint, isn't it? This one was one of the wanted reprints that people were happy about for this set. There's a lot of good reprints in the set. I'm most hyped about Ujin the Spirit Dragon, because I haven't got a copy of that, and I'm looking for a copy of that. We're going to chuck this solid. I'm going to put this above Basri. Yeah, we'll chuck it above Basri. Cool. Daybreak Charger. Nice looking unicorn. This reminds me of Plague Mare, actually, which isn't really on the theme for white, I suppose, but it looks, yeah, looks a bit like a Nightmare Horse. Just, I suppose, because of the black body with the glowing eyes. No, this is a cool card. Solid. I'm going to chuck you at B as well. Chuck you down there. This dog art's really well done. I'm going to move this to the top of B. Defiant Strike. This one is from War of the Spark. That's the exact same art. This card's quite dynamic. I like it quite a lot. The figure really stands out. And that shattering effect is quite nice as well. This one's solid. I'm going to chuck this one in B as well. Chuck that there. Dub. Now this one is a reprint, I think, from Dominaria. And again, like I mentioned, you got all that stained glass. And that lighting effect, and that smoke effect actually as well. The female figure looks really elegant, but also nice and mysterious and intriguing because you can't see their face. Yeah, I'm solid on this card. This card's great. I'm gonna chuck this. I'm actually gonna chuck this top of B. See, I don't hate all reprints. Seeing art before doesn't make it bad art. It's just some art is a bit, you know, samey with all the other ones that are like it in Magic. Faith Fetters. This is also a reprint. Not gonna be able to name the set. I think it was in Mystery Boosters, but that's a reprint set, so I don't know where the art came from, which set the art's on, but this is a good art. I like this. This is one of those ones that's like, it's simple yet intriguing. You can clearly see it's white mana effect that's trapping a demonic creature. Matches the theme, matches what the card does, stands out. It's good to look at. We'll chuck this. I think B's going to get way too full, to be honest. Maybe you should start chucking some down to C and start using the D tier. Maybe I should be a bit meaner. Start putting some down. Okay, well, we'll chuck this in C. We'll chuck this there. I might move this lot. Until we have some arts we hate more than these, we'll put this lot down in D, which means we might actually divide these up a bit more. Sorry, Bastary, you're going down to C. Actually, chuck that down as well. Which means I might actually... I should probably chuck some things in S. But nah, we'll leave it for now. Falconer Adept. This looks like a Khans of Tarkir card. This one's cool. This one actually gives me Ikoria vibes of the whole, you know, like Bonder and their creatures kind of thing. We're going to chuck this... Oof. I'm going to chuck this above Defiant Strike. Feet of Resistance. Now this one definitely is from Khans of Tarkir. And you can even tell, yeah, the costume, if I go back, the costume's very similar. I mean, it's clearly not the same chick, but very, very similar costume style. I like this one. This one also going to go B. No, I'm going to put it there. Separate them with the Doge. Gale Swooper. Yeah, see, this one for me is similar to the Pegasus in the fact that it just doesn't really do anything different. The creature's cool, but yeah, I do like the color on his wings, or its wings. The background kinda, it's just meh. It's just a bunch of generic action shot, clouds, dust, debris. Can't really tell what's going on. I mean, clearly it's swooping down at us. Yeah, not keen on this. It's a bit samey. I'll chuck that at D. Glorious Anthem. This is a very angel card, hey. The light's shining down on a bunch of warriors that are supported by these angels. Yeah, there's not much more to say about it. The lighting effect's cool, but it's not as good as some of the other ones we've seen. I would have liked the angels to be in a little bit more focus, which I suppose they're not really the point of this card. The point is the effect they have on the army. But no, it is a cool card. I'm going to put this one in... we'll put this one here. Middle of B. Yeah, that sounds good. Griffin Aerie. This one's cool. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cute. You got a bunch of little griffin chicks. Yeah, that's quite a cool angle perspective on the castle. It's a bit hard to get a sense of scale for these. Yeah, I mean, you can clearly see them in relation to the tower, but it's hard to tell how big that tower is. But no, this is a cool card. Solid middle ground, I reckon. I'm going to put this... I'm going to chuck this towards the lower end of C. Again, I'm a sucker for good lighting effects. You got so many little things in this. You got the decay of the tomb or crypt or ruin in the background. You got the nice vines, dead vines in the foreground, but then the new life in the midground, going around the sword, which is where the light's hitting it. That's cool. I like this one. I'm going to chuck this one. Chuck this one high B. I'm actually going to bump this one up to A. Chuck this one high B. Oh. Do I want to put that one there? Actually, yeah, to be honest, I do. Legion's Judgment. Now this one is Ixalan. This one's cool. This one's a nice dynamic piece. You can clearly see he's taking on a beast, dinosaur that's much larger than him. Spearing it right through the neck. That's cool. And there's like a crackle of light going up his neck through his eyes. His eyes are smoking. This is a really cool dynamic shot. I like this as an action piece of art. I'm going to chuck this one at A. I'm going to chuck that there. Light of Promise. Okay, so we've got a Leonin with light spilling out of them, which, to be honest, kind of looks like they're dying rather than receiving a blessing or the light of promise. But no, that's cool. The light effect's really cool. The savannah kind of grass is pretty boring, to be honest, and the clouds are really like generic. The sky is pretty boring. Yeah, this one's a middle one for me. Nothing too special. I'll chuck it there. Makeshift Battalion. This is a War of the Spark reprint. I'm gonna chuck this one. See, I mean, it's a cool shot. You can see like a battle going on behind them. They're charging at something. Got the beautiful architecture. I like a lot of the Ravnica art for the fact that it includes the architecture in the background compared to, you know, just some grass and some sky or some clouds. So that's really nice. Angara the Diplomat. This one's a new legendary creature. I don't really know how I feel about the drape and the pillar on the left side that frames it. I don't really know that was necessary to frame it with that, but it adds an extra bit of depth. And again, the background's full. The background's got you've got the pillar on the right of him, and a gate or a window or something behind to the left, behind the globe. This one's cool. I like this legendary creature. I'm gonna chuck this in A. Well, next one. Now this one is automatic S. Just look at it. This one's insane. So, I mean, a lot of people might be like, oh, it's just because it's cats, it's just because it's cute. Not really. It's the whole Lion King ancestor effect. Not the fact that it's there, but how it's been drawn. It's outstanding, really. Apparently these, I can't verify this, but apparently these are all cats from Magic's history. So, I don't know, Savannah Lion or things like that are probably there. I don't really know my cat history for Magic, but the background behind it, this the spacey starry sky, looks really cool. And then just, yeah, the Mufasa effect of all these cloud light cats looking down on this regular looking house cat, which is also that's a good picture of a house cat. It's just, yeah, that's really cool. That's S. I'm hoping it's not going to be my only S, but things honestly aren't looking good for the rest of the running out of cards here. But no, that's definitely top art so far. Pack Leader. I like the fact that the breeds of dogs, I don't know my dog breeds, but the breeds of dogs we see in this set particularly are not like the generic hound looking dogs that we've been seeing across the rest of Magic. We actually have different breeds. This is a cool card. I'm gonna put this one A. Rambunctious Mutt. Now this one's cute. This one's a really good art. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. There's just a lot going on. So, first off, there's the amazing architecture of the house, which just has a lot in it. Then there's the dog itself, which is really cute. It's got some sort of artifact in its mouth. It's got a really goofy expression. Its ears are flopped out on the floor. Its owner, or maybe not its owner, maybe it's just wandered in. There are birds flitting around that, I suppose the dog knocked over their cage. There's a statue about to fall over. Another statue fallen over on the bottom left. Papers strewn everywhere. There's just so much going on. Yeah, no, I like this one. I'm actually tempted to also put this in S. Revitalize. This one's cool. So this one, he's sitting behind a wall, a parapet or something. There's a hail of arrows coming over behind it. But he's cool, he's calm, he's drinking his healing pot. He's clearly been shot. He's got a wound that he's clutching, but he's just drinking that healing pot. You can see the light coming from the wound. I just like his expression. He's like, I got this, I'm just going to drink my pot. I'm going to chuck this in A as well. I'm going to chuck this here. This one is a reprint, and the art's the same as the old one, and that shows. And in my opinion, this art does not hold up. It's it's done well, it's fine, but the style of human, I think that's a human, not a goblin, it's just creepy. And on a white card that's giving you protection from something, I don't think creepy should be the route that it takes. Yeah, no, this does not hold up for me. Do I put it in F, though? F is like cards that I think should be redone and shouldn't have the art that they've been given. Yeah, I'm sorry. I like a lot of art, but I'm sorry, I'm not keen on this one. But no, not for me. Sanctum of Tranquil Light. This is cool. This is, yeah, very serene. Yeah, I like the shadow that is hitting the bottom of the rocks. It's definitely better than them all just being in a flat light. It's pretty solid. C's starting to get pretty big, isn't it? Oh no, it hasn't got 2 rows yet. Let's put a second row in C. Where should we chuck this? I'm going to chuck this. I'll chuck it here. Okay. Seasoned Hallowblade. It's just like this singular beam of light just on this warrior. Yeah, I'm not on top of this one. We're going to chuck this one. We're going to chuck this one in D. I think I like the Griffin more, but I do like this more than the orange wash that's been given to Angelic Ascension. Secure the Scene. This one's alright. To be honest, I like what's in the background more. I kind of wish we could see the art without the figure in the front. To me, I don't like the costume of the figure in the front. It's very bulky. I actually think what's going on in the background is a lot more interesting than this dude here. It's got kind of like the Faith's Fetters effect going on. And it looks like, I don't know, he's trapped a fountain of some kind. Some demonic sacrifice fountain possibly, with all the like gargoyles looking on it. I really don't like his costume, hey. I don't think it's deserving of an F, so I'm just going to put it bottom of D. Selfless Savior. Now this is a good boy. This one's heartbreaking. He's a really goofy looking pup, and he actually looks really joyful as he... I don't know if he's running to his death in this image, but the art itself doesn't... Compared to the other dogs, I'm not over the moon for it. I think it's a B. We'll chuck it before Defiant Strike after the Falconer. Siege Striker. Now this one is a good example of amazing framing. The way the goblins completely frame the 3 borders of the card, that's great. But they're all still in focus. They're all still very detailed and dynamic and all doing different things. There's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 goblins? I'm counting the arms off to the lower right as another goblin. And then the striker itself, himself, is really cool as well. I'm going to chuck this one in A, I think. It's great framing. I'm going to chuck this one up here, top of A. Actually starting to think I might put this one in S. Well, at least move it to the front of A. That was the... Yeah, good lighting in that card. Speaker of Heavens. Now this one I did see in a spoiler somewhere, I think on Instagram. I just saw a post of it, and I don't like this. The architecture is a very flat angle, very simple, just same bush on either side, flat path. Yeah, it's a pretty boring card, to be honest. I'm chucking this one in D as well. We're gonna go here for that one. We're gonna go there. Oh, actually, realized you guys might not have been able to see some of the rankings. You probably have the right idea though. Yeah, I'll try to remember to turn that off when I place a card. Now this one I like. Staunch Shieldmate. I like his expression and his pose, and the background's got quite a bit in it as well, just on the shelf. He's got a big shield. It's clear, like it looks like a golden coin, a massive coin, and for me it just sums up like D&D dwarves, right? Like, not when you have a dwarf in a fandom or an NPC dwarf, But when you have a player playing a dwarf and they choose to be that just like gets in everybody's face, just confident asshole of a dwarf that, you know, loves gold, loves gorging themselves on food, getting drunk. That's what this says to me, and it's all in his expression, to be honest. I'm really keen on this one. This one can go in A. I'm actually going to put this one... I'm actually going to put this one there. I really like this art. This one's cool. Swift response. This one looks like it's taking place on Theros. There's a really good sense of the amount of impact that kick is having. Like, his face has been warping, he's leaning to the side, his hair's being flown in the opposite direction. That's cool. I like that. This one can also go A. I'm starting to put a lot into A, aren't I? Far out. Chuck this one here. We'll chuck this one. Chuck it there. Chuck it there. Tempered Veteran. So he's got a mechanical leg. His on our right, his left leg. Yeah, that's really interesting. That's quite ornate as well for a mechanical leg. That's cool. The background's quite cool. It's a nice purple background, which is quite interesting for a white card. No, that's really good. I like that. I like that a lot. This one's not really A material for me, I don't think. This one, Valorous Steed. Now, the theme of the card clearly is like, oh, they blend in with the grass. There's like unity and harmony there, and oneness with nature. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I don't know. There's a lot of that one yellowish green color. Yeah, we're gonna chuck this bottom of B. Like, it does achieve a really nice effect at the same time, so I don't think it's C. We're gonna chuck it there. B. Vryn Wingmare. Yeah, this one's all right. I think, you know, as far as depictions of Pegasi go, it's better than the other one, the one that's down here. Yeah, it's better than this one down here. Just because, again, it's different. It's like, it's not every Pegasus ever that you see in Magic the Gathering. And the style's pretty unique as well. You don't see a lot of Pegasus in that style, Pegasi. Warded Battlements. This one's really crisp. Starting to come towards the end of our list now. I'm going to chuck this one. Chuck it bottom of B. Basri Ket. So here's one of the other arts. It's better when the art's, you know, bigger, there's more going on, the artist has more room to play with, and you've got the bits that go over the title and over the text, and that makes it more, have more depth, makes it more dynamic. So obviously that gives it advantages, but I mean, art is art, right? Like, of course Magic puts better art on premium products. Well, usually. So no, this one's definitely great. We're gonna chuck this. We're gonna chuck this top of A, top end of A. Containment Priest. Yes, so this is an alternate art. We've already covered Containment Priest. This one's alternate art. This one is better, in my opinion. So the other one, where have I put the other one? Other one's down here. So the other one is kind of more peaceful. It's like a peaceful containment of this man that's just like looking to the left in the orb. Whereas this one, like, he's trapped there, he's struggling, there's a bunch of like violent orange lashes whipping around their head. The background is like a bit chaotic, there's skulls, there's who knows what's going on. I mean, it's a bit towards the darker side of white, I think. And I actually reckon that's really cool. So definitely, again, premium product, better art. I'm going to chuck this one in A. I'm going to chuck it. Oh, no, chuck it there. Chuck it there. Now, Battery Devoted Paladin. This one, the card does a lot less, but that doesn't necessarily mean the art is worse. There's a really nice glint off the metal of his weapon with that lighting effect. The sands swirling into his palm. That seems to be a common thing for him. It's pretty Chandra-esque when she's shown. She's pretty much always shown with fire coming from her hands. His costume is great. I actually think I like it better than the other Basri, or... No, the Basri down here has a more dynamic pose. But I think they're pretty close. I'm actually going to chuck them together. Adherent of Hope. This one's cool. This one's a bit meh, but it's well done. The rocks in the background are interesting. We'll chuck this top of C. Basri's Aegis. Okay, so I guess Basri has done some earth bending of some kind and like blocked these arrows with these rocks that he's sand these kind of shifted upwards with his lithomancy. Yeah, it's quite protective. Oh, it's quite cool. You get a sense of their perspective. What I would like in this art is to be so you can see there are two rocks with arrows on them. There's one that the two figures are behind, and there's one that we are in front of. I would like for the camera or the viewer's angle to be positioned behind that rock, not in front of it, so that we're in the same situation as these other two figures, so that we have the feeling of like where they're with them, ducking behind these rocks. Whereas right now, if we were there in that image, we'd be dead because arrows have just gone past us and through us. But no, this is a cool card. I'm gonna put this in A. A, B, B, A. We'll chuck it towards the lower end of A. Chuck it there. Two more. Sigiled Contender. Man, I feel judgmental. I feel like I'm being judgmental now of arts. Which I suppose is the point, right? Like, everybody has favourite art, and I have favourite art, and that's not a bad thing. Not all art is equal in everybody's eyes. I'm going to chuck him in there. Okay, and last one is the other pack leader. So, yeah, two versions of pack leader. You can still see dogs of all shapes and sizes, all breeds in the background. The lighting effect of the clouds is really majestic. The cape billowing is really cool. And he's cute as well. Like, he's got stubby legs with little armor pieces on them. So no, I like this one more than the other one. Where did I put the other one? I put the other one down here. Other pack leaders down here. Let me do that. Yeah, other pack leaders down at this end. I'm gonna chuck him. Oof. I'm gonna chuck him up here because now we're gonna rearrange anyway. So I'll just chuck him in there. So this is what we've got. We've only got one F, and I'm tempted to put this one, Secure the Scene, I believe it was. Tempted to put this in F. You know what? I'm going to put the Pegasus in F as well, and I will put him in F because we need different looking Pegasi. Like, they're all so samey. Okay, let's go through. These all look pretty mediocre. Look like they belong here. Up at the S tier. Now, I like this one and I like this one. Do I want to put them in S? This one's actually really good. Yeah, I actually think. You know what? Let's do a top 5. Let's find a fifth. Basri or the dwarf? I like the dwarf, man. Yeah, I'm gonna put the dwarf there. Pack leader can go in front of Basri. Basri's Solidarity. I like the framing this one more. Oh. This one's nice and dynamic. I think you deserve to be a bit higher. You're a great commander. I'm actually going to move you down. Or, no, not quite that low. Yeah, we'll chuck you there. I really like the style of this Pegasus. So we can chuck you further up. Don't know that I want you this high. Okay, let's take a further look at the C's. Cool. I think that's about it. I think I'm pretty happy with that. So this is it. This is my rankings for the white arts of Coreset 2021. So let me know what you guys thought of the video and how I can improve. I mean, it's pretty obvious I'm pretty stuttery and hesitant. There's a lot of ums and ahs going on. Yeah, first time doing this kind of thing. First time doing it where it's not all scripted. But let me know what you think, and please consider liking and subscribing. Stay safe and enjoy your games.